We are celebrating 600 followers on Twitch. I'm so happy that 600 people have come through this channel and believed in what I'm doing and decided to follow at some point. I've done all sorts of different content. I've done gaming, I've done just chatting, and now we do IRL mostly, and I'm really happy that 600 people have believed in that content and decided to stick with me throughout these last 2 years. This place here looks really fancy. Bar and grill, I love the doors. I don't know what you would say, like sort of medieval doors. It looks really cool. Definitely would not eat reindeer. Oh, there's a cool like little art gallery over here. It's a leaf, but it also looks like a heart. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. There's some smiles up ahead in the back. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in. But that's right here at the Highline Hotel. You can see the name printed at the top of the bus. It's so cool to come across this again completely by accident. Bubble building that we see from the Highline all the time. It's a bit of a ridiculous looking building, but I kind of love it. Kind of love how the windows just bulge out like that. I love the look of this. That looks really old school. So it says Star on 18 Diner and Cafe. I love the cutesy look of it. The color, the sort of yellowish color. This is a really bad like view. I don't know where to point you guys to make me look better, but my lips look so shiny on cam. What kind of lip gloss do you use? You know, the funny thing is I usually put some like Vaseline on my face. I completely avoided putting anything on my face today. So this is like all natural. Oh, this is the Hector's Cafe and Diner. Me and Flower Girl had a burger over here. Man, what is this? Ike and Tina working together. Washington area. Benefit concert for Nixon. Jeez. But yeah, we came across the new Google headquarters there that someone in chat was mentioning a bit earlier. That used to be a train terminal, yeah. Well, this is such a cool area over here. We walked through here. It was a couple days ago and took a longer look at this art. So I'd never been down here before, and in 2023 I decided to come down and got a bit lost, and this is one of the art pieces that I came across as I got lost. And of course now I have no issue whatsoever getting around Manhattan, but back in those days. Well, look at these two. This is what we're doing basically, and I didn't realize, but there on the bottom they have actually some water. So it's like they're, see, I didn't realize this detail until I stood up, but it's like they're emerging from a sewer or something, because they have water there on the bottom. But they actually have plaques down here. Okay, cool. Surprise, you're on camera. Watch out for paparazzi rabbit fuses two of Gillie and Marc's renowned sculptures, paparazzi dog and the iconic duo rabbit woman and dog man. So this is the wild couch party. This sort of looks like a dog, right? It's got a mug, and the mug is actually filled with water. I was actually going to take a seat on the couch, but it looks like there is some water on the actual seats themselves, so I'm probably not going to do that. They say do a seat, a wet seat. These look so realistic. Look at the faces there, look at the details on the skin. I just love the dog because the dog has a suit on. He's sort of reclining and he's got like a smile on his face, kind of like the elephant told a joke and it's laughing at its own joke. And so the dog is kind of pleasantly looking up. There's one animal over here that we've missed, and it's the rabbit. So of course the rabbit and the dog, which are the most iconic characters from this pair, is sitting right next to the elephant and the little koala, and the koala is so cute. I really like the koala. You bring up a good point. This is all about diversity, and all of these animals, you would never see them in real life hanging out like this, but this is the vision of a human being who's created this art piece. We're imagining that all of this different wildlife can coexist together, giving a message to human beings that we can also live together just like this. This is the inspiration for Zootopia. I don't know if that's true. Me when I spread misinformation. And there it is, the Wall Street Bull. You guys are seeing the big line here of tourists waiting to take their photos with the bull. Everybody getting their photos. I got a very good photo with it. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out that album that I was talking about of Wall Street at Night, you'll see a selfie of me there with the bull. This ground over here is very muddy. I don't know if I want to go in here. Bowling Green. Yeah, the National Museum of the American Indian just up ahead. Bowling Green, the first public park to be established in New York, March 12, 1733. He's looking right at me. Hi. Kind of cute. There she is. I wanted to give you guys a better view, but this is the best that we can get since Pier A is closed down. But there she is, Lady Liberty. Let me put these stick up, point you guys my way. Of course, as I say that, the wind picks up. This chair like pushes you back. so I just like, I try to sit up and then I just end up sliding back down the chair. What a setup. Let's see how long it takes before it falls over. I think this here is another monument. The Army and the Air Force, I think. And you have some of the names written on here on these walls. Lots of names here written on these monuments. Tremendous monument there for those who have lost their lives in the waters, serving the U.S. military. I wonder what my step counter is at. Let's take a look. 16,598 steps, so almost 17,000 steps. That's 8 miles. Again, that's just half of what I usually do. You see the welcome sign from there. Again, I told you guys the story of that being one of the first things I ever took a photo of when I made it down to Brooklyn. The wind has calmed down, the sun is shining. It feels really good to be out here today. Filming my boat, I see. A figurehead, welcome in. Also, we could go on the wider angle here. Let me see if that works for you guys. You guys like seeing that view, or do you like the other view better? Thank you for being in here today. I love the fact that we were able to celebrate, again, 600 followers on Twitch. That feels amazing. That 600 people believed in me on this website is something that I really, I still can't believe. But I appreciate all of you guys that have been in here today. We saw a lot of the regulars today, which I'm very glad. I don't know when I'll see you guys again. Latest would be back when Becky's back in town.